Previously on Survivor Branford. After a tense tribal council, the Dragonfly tribe had little time to heal their wounds before Emerge brought the final 9 together. And after Angela won immunity, Phoenix went forward with their plan to take out Dennis. But having to wait no longer, Brandon acted on his desires to go after Mark, and began rounding up the Dragonfly tribe to do so, while facing resistance from his old tribe mates. Hearing rumors of a flip, Mark played his idol, though he really had the numbers against Dennis all along, as Joe sided with him to finish what he had started just before the merge. 8 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
I think it's going really well. I did not know that Mark had the idol. That was insane. I'm pretty sure that Brandon flipped, so I don't know how Phoenix still stands. If it makes sense to get Brandon out now, or if we want to just go for another Dragonfly member, but I feel like that Brandon is willing to make moves. I just don't know if he's trustworthy, because it seemed like he turned on people he had been aligned with as soon as he could. So I don't know if he's a good person to work with.
I'm pretty sure Brandon flipped. Are we just gonna Brandon?
Yeah, I do. I think Brandon's gonna go home if he didn't play the idol.
I agree. So we're looking at getting rid of the Dragonfly.
Okay.
Right?
Or Brandon, because we still have the numbers
True,
on our side.
true.
If we go with Brandon.
Did someone suggest that? Or are you saying?
I was suggesting.
Go girl, thanks.
I was really on the fence on this.
I know you were.
I think we should.
So we're not feeling it. He's not with them, he's back to the work. So he's scrambling.
Alright, so I'm relieved that one's over. It was not fun going through that one. It was really hard, but I think it landed exactly how I wanted it to, because I didn't want to have to vote for Mark. I think I was able to avoid doing that without 100% betraying those that wanted to vote for Mark, so I still feel like I walked a really thin line. Angela and Joe proposed a really sweet deal, so I do want to get back with them and see if we could get Joe, Angela, Mark, and I together as a solid final veteran 4. Like, instead of being like worrying about, oh, who do we bring to win against, like just bring all strong people and like let the jury decide at that point who was the strongest, rather than like risk bringing a newbie who gets the newbie vote because they like made it to the end of their first try. I'd really like to convince Mark to jump on that with me. I still am loyal to him, so I don't think I would do it without him. It doesn't really make sense to do it without him, so we'll see. Gotta get that group back together.
I like that idea a lot. I didn't love it with... Yeah. I didn't love it with Dennis, but I feel really good about that. Brandon just split off. Brandon's vulnerable. He voted for Mark. I'm pretty sure. That's why he's doing damage control right now.
I went into this event knowing that if you fly completely under the radar, you could probably make it towards the end. But I wouldn't say finishing later necessarily means that you're closer to winning than someone else. I think that in order to win this game, you have to have some defining moments and make some moves. I tried mine, Mark had the immunity, and now I'm sure all of Phoenix is going to vote me off.
I tried to make a move work. And I think from your point of view, from your team's point of view, you guys
Your team.
strategically.
We're on it too. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited because I found the clue. I didn't think I was going to be able to hide it, but I did. Okay. If you sit out of the next immunity challenge, you will be gifted an immunity idol when you cast your next vote. No one has ever sat out of an individual immunity challenge in Survivor Branford, so you may want to have an explanation to not arouse suspicion. OMG. Oh, that will be no problem for me to do. I will sit right out. I'll say, guys, can't do it. So, okay.
gave you the first half of the way this challenge works. So now I have the results tallied, and I'm going to ask you the same questions back. Once I ask you the question, you're going to flip through your names and you're going to decide on who your answer is. You can kind of hold it close to the chest, and then I'll say reveal and you can all turn it around. If you're correct, you get to walk up to the pictures, remove a clothespin from one of them. When all 3 clothespins are removed, they are out of the challenge. And to sweeten it a little bit, I brought a paper shredder down. So if you take the last clothespin, you get to put the picture through the shredder.
Oh. I don't have any cards.
Yeah, so I only noticed I got 7 answers. Did you not fill one out?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Do you not want to do the challenge?
Can I not? Is that enough?
Sure. I mean, if you don't want to have a chance to win immunity, if you'd rather sit out, then you can.
Is it okay that
if you're not comfortable, then you don't have to.
I just don't like.
Okay, could you just take your picture down then?
Everyone thinks I'm crazy, and I guess that's okay for the sake of what I did that for. I don't think I'm gonna tell anyone yet. Originally, I wanted to tell someone because I was dying to let someone know that I'm not just weirdo who can't handle superlatives.
Okay, first question. Who has surprised you most athletically? And reveal. Mare, Brandon, Angela. The correct answer is Angela. So Angela got that right, so she's able to remove a clothespin from someone's picture.
Weird one. Man, I don't know. This is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon is first hit. Next question. Who is the smoothest talker? Okay, reveal. Mare, Mark, Brandon, Mare, Joe, and Mark. And another Joe. Correct answer is Mare. So, who said that? Melissa?
Yep.
And Joe. Okay, so Melissa, you would be going first. So you step up and remove someone's clothespin. Brandon takes a second. Okay, Brandon is out. Joe, which is please do the honors. Okay, next question. Who tells the best stories? And review. Lisa, Mark, Lisa. The correct answer is Lisa. Alright, Joe takes his first hit.
Oh.
Angela takes her first hit. Eddie with his first. Melissa, so trying to even things up. And Angela, you're up next. Mark takes his first hit. Next question. Who has the most to say at Tribal Council? And reveal. Mark, Lisa, and Mark. So correct answers were Angela, Joe, and Mark.
Yeah.
Very diplomatic of you.
That makes sense.
Any answer?
Oh man, that was fine. I just wanted to check.
Okay, Meryl's her second shot.
Well, I purposely didn't pick yours because you were going next. Sorry.
Okay, next question. Who do you feel closest with? Okay, and review. Mare, Lisa, Mare, and Mare. No, nobody got that one. That correct answer was Joe.
That's cool.
Who would you save with your own hidden immunity idol? And reveal. Eddie, Lisa, Mark, Melissa, and Lisa. The correct answer is Melissa. So Mark, come on up.
Don't do it, Mark. Don't do it.
Oh, I can't let you get it twice.
Next question. Who has had to overcome the most in the game? Alright, and reveal. Mark, Eddie, and Angela. The correct answer is Eddie.
Yes.
Joe takes another shot. Next question. Who's the most honest? You ready? Reveal. Mark. You are all correct. Somebody will be eliminated.
He's so honest, I had to put him in this position.
That's true.
And where does his loyalty lie? Ooh, going for Mare. Next question. Who is in the most different alliances? Ready? Reveal. Brandon and Mare. No, both of you are incorrect.
Oh my
The correct
gosh.
answer was Joe.
So many
You know way more than I do.
Next question. Who have you underestimated as a threat to win this game? Okay, reveal. Eddie and Mare. Okay, one of you is correct. So we are about to end this challenge. The correct answer is Mare. So Mark can do the final honors here. And you've won immunity.
Nice job.
Mark, you've won individual immunity. Congratulations. Here we go. All right, Mark is safe into the final 7. He will see day 2 in this game. As for one of the rest of you, you will become the 7th member voted out of the game.
I obviously didn't win immunity in that challenge, but it was kind of telling that I came up as the person with the most alliances and some other thing, like something about being a strong player, I think. It makes me a little worried because I just think that brings attention to myself. I'm feeling a little vulnerable right now for that reason. If people start thinking I'm a strong player, I don't feel like I have many close relationships at this time. So if people see me as a threat, I think it'd be easy to get me out right now. So I gotta start talking to people.
Is now the time to get the 4 that we were talking about? I mean, other things we could do with Lisa, like, I don't like how she didn't participate in the last challenge. Yeah. It's not a good game move. It's not a good, like, strategy move, but it's just like, come on.
It'd be tough for me to vote for Lisa because of the pulling out of the challenge.
I mean, the 4 of us are here.
I like the 4 of us. I like it. I do.
Is Lisa the next obvious choice since she kind of withdrew herself?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if the 4 of us are going to say we're going to be a strong alliance, we're going to get to the end, then we'll hash it out with us 4, and let's make them on.
We can decide they're going to go Brandon. Brandon does whatever he wants. And we have a majority. It'll be 4-3-1.
So what do you want to do? Lisa? I like this to the end. So I'm good with Lisa if that's what it takes. I think we have Joe, Mark, Angela, and I voting out Lisa this round. Brandon was the obvious choice. We think Eddie, Melissa, and Lisa will vote for Brandon. Brandon will vote for whoever he feels like voting for, and the 4 of us will vote for Lisa. I don't love that. I kind of just wish we could get out Brandon and be done with it. I feel bad because I like Lisa. I don't think she should lead the game, but I think that was what was needed to solidify the Joe, Angela, Mark, and I thing. So as a show of good faith, I'm going with it.
I feel good with that.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So we're going with Lisa.
If the consensus right there is Lisa, I'm good.
Yeah. Brendan also is like a very free agent right now. Like, I feel like we can use him later versus Lisa has like this, I don't know, she has more support. I like our strategy of like the 4 of us being a rock solid, like strong alliance. I have nothing right now. Like, I have no solid alliance to anyone at all. So I'm trying to figure out like who I actually trust. And I think we should just actually work together. Should we team up? We're both huge targets. Everyone's gonna target us all the time. And if we're just chasing after each other, that's not gonna get anything done.
We're both going to get voted out.
Right.
What do you think? You talk to me.
That's
fractures the group that we have. If you want to play like gut, I think we should. I think that's the right thing.
I'd like to think I could trust some folks, but man, every time they get me alone, they convince me. But when I get a chance to think on my own again, this is the right play. They keep trying to get me to vote out my own allies.
I voted for you. No, absolutely. I talked to all of them and tried to make it work for you. And in your defense, most were very against it. All Phoenix is against me. I know that I can't take you out anymore. I've already made that mistake. I don't know why you're talking to me at all.
I think you made a mistake, but I don't think it's irreparable. The first chance I don't have immunity, I'm gonna get voted off.
I would love to know, somehow, if I could fit into your picture moving forward.
If I'm in the last 3 and you have been voted out, I want your vote. If I can get the team to say, like, let's bring Brandon back. So my ultimate goal is getting you, getting Melissa, and getting Lisa. I think we should vote off Angela.
Okay. Still congrats on everything.
No worries, no worries. I'm gonna vote for Angela. I'm rallying the votes for Angela. Okay. I think that I might live this round. Yeah. I think that in 2 rounds, I'm still on the chopping block. And so what I hope to do is build enough bridges with folks so that when that time comes, I'm not just the next obvious choice.
Right. Yeah. I'm running out of people that I worked a lot with. Yeah, I guess I was just hoping that Mark would not win that immunity. I'm really surprised that he did actually, because I feel like the top people should have gone out first in that. Those should have been the people we didn't want immunity to give to them. But it was me and Brandon out first, so Mark, I'm pretty sure, knows that I voted against him, and it definitely does not feel like we're friends. So it's not great that he has no chance of getting out. You were saying Brandon, and other people are saying Angela?
Yeah. I don't want to put a target on my back.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a little quieter this time. I think I talked too much last time. I revealed like everything that I knew. So.
Oh my god.
I have heard Brandon. I've heard Angela.
That's not me. So.
Do you feel like you trust anyone right now?
I mean, I have my original team, and Dennis is out, but I just, look, there's been a lot of internal struggle.
Right.
Is the rationale on Brandon just because he might have flipped and voted for Marcus?
Right. So that, like, he will just flip.
It is dangerous. Clearly, I'm viewed as a threat, but I don't feel like I have any close alliances right
I
now.
know. It's a very dangerous game. Okay, can I trust you 100%? Can I say something? Can I say something?
Sure.
I have an extra vote. An advantage. Do I use it now? Are they gonna vote me out?
I don't.
I literally haven't told anyone, so I'm trying to I really want this to be like a solid thing. I trust you.
No,
You're
I-
the only person I vote to trust. Can I actually trust you?
No,
You're
no, no.
voting me out?
I, of course, have been trying to get people to not vote you because I'm gonna be the next one
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you get voted off.
Exactly. I want to vote Lisa, but I'm just nervous. I don't trust one at all.
I'm mad at Brandon.
Okay, no. Everyone's literally saying how they're not trying to rally the vote now. So that's just not true.
You're confident that I vote Lisa.
It's hard for me to trust Mark right now.
They cornered me and like totally pressured me to vote for Lisa.
Okay.
Final 8, welcome to Tribal Council, our last Tribal Council of the first day of Survivor Branford. Mark, you're looking great there with the necklace. Do you think it says anything about your game in particular that you won that particular challenge?
I don't. Partially because there's a lot of rounds to come, and I think this isn't necessarily the best way to draw attention to oneself.
It is very glittery, yes. Joe, you survived past the point you're usually most nervous about. Do you feel comfortable now, or do you think you still might be a little bit in the danger zone?
No, because I wouldn't say it was like one specific point in the game I was trying to get past. It was just these first couple of votes after the merge, so I'd say we're still in that territory. So I'm still feeling vulnerable.
Melissa, if you make it past this vote and continue playing into tomorrow, what do you think you're going to be thinking about overnight, if anything?
I think I'm going to be replaying a lot of the stuff from the day in my head. Maybe trying to figure out who's more trustworthy and who I want to work with going forward, because I feel like we are getting to a crossroads. Like, there's fewer original Phoenix tribe members left. It's just, there's a lot to consider.
Brandon, would you agree with that? Are you at a crossroads in this game right now?
I don't know. All I know is I'm out. So
Whoa,
mine's that.
you're out.
Yeah.
Expand on that a little bit.
I came pretty heavily at Mark. I spoke with him afterwards, and if you're gonna go for the top dog, you better not miss. And I would imagine the Phoenix team is probably taking me out. So that's all.
Angela, does that make you feel good that one of the original members of the Phoenix tribe is saying he's done and
They'll keep the dragonflies, what's left of you, in this game just a little bit
longer, or is that maybe a false sense of security for you?
I mean, that's great to hear. It's always good to hear of a little fraction of the other tribe, but I don't know if I buy that that's where everyone's voting.
Mayor, would you say you're still fully Phoenix at this point, or are old tribal lines gone?
And you guys are one new tribe now.
I feel like it changes from minute to minute. You know, you're talking and you feel like you have a plan, and then someone in that plan says, actually, let's do this, and you've got to pivot and adjust. And I think it's a mistake to hold too tightly onto a former tribe for too long.
Lisa, so you chose to sit out of that last immunity challenge, gave up your shot to win the necklace.
Knowing how things progressed since the challenge, do you have any regrets for making that decision?
No, I think I went with what I was feeling at the time, and I just am so impressed by how people responded, and I feel okay about it.
Eddie, do you think an emotional player like Lisa is one that's
going to have success in the game, or is it perhaps maybe, more the opposite?
Well, I'm a hawk, a logical hawk, so I think my way of playing is maybe a little superior, but I think you've done fine so far, so glad you're here.
Melissa, so we've seen 2 idols come out in this game so far,
and there's potentially one more that could come out eventually. Do you have any insights into anything there? Anybody talking about finding a clue or an idol or anything like that?
I wish I did. I've heard nothing, although I keep looking for it, and I keep seeing like little things that look like they could be the clue, and they're not, and it's kind of frustrating. I swear it. Someone must have found it like really quickly.
Anyone care to share news on that front? Okay, so we'll see if another idol pops up and learn as we go.
Is there anything anyone would like to say before we do the final vote of the day?
Okay, so then Melissa, you are up first.
Again, this is not the person that I really want to vote for. I wish I could keep this person.
I'm so excited. I really want to get voted out.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Angela. Brandon. 1 vote, Brandon. Angela. 2 votes, Angela. Angela. That's 3 votes, Angela. 1 vote, Brandon. 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 That's 3 votes, Brandon. 3 votes, Angela. Brandon. That's 4 votes, Brandon.
7th person voted out of Survivor Branford. Brandon. Brandon, that's 5. That's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Brandon, tribe is spoken. Time for you to go.
Thank you, everyone. I had a lot of fun.
You played a bold game.
Gotta. The immunity idol. I didn't know who had it. I don't think I'd change anything that I did. I think I played it as well as I could have with the knowledge I had. I wish I knew that immunity idol was there, because then I would have probably acted differently, but it is what it is. Everyone took my picture down first, and that's when I knew it was kind of... I was hoping by some off chance I could win the immunity later, but it didn't happen. So, I had fun. I'm glad I came, and good luck to the rest.